There's no better place to find a car than the auto show.
We want people to see this and say, what is that?
Doors are removable.
It kind of burbles, has that very aggressive sound.
So many cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Got some secret compartments inside here as well.
This is the fastest car Chevrolet has ever built.
One of them is a world first. You've never seen it on any car before.
Every manufacturer has something special.
There's a tent that you can put on top.
These are kind of like an ATV on steroids.
Well, you can take a nap back here as well.
Today we show you the latest and greatest to get you ready for the Houston Auto Show.
The Houston Auto Show special is sponsored by the Houston Auto Show, January 23rd to the 27th at NRG Center, and by your Greater Houston Honda dealers. This auto season, visit your local Greater Houston Honda dealer for exceptional deals.
Hello everyone, I'm David Nunya and I'm here at the LA Auto Show to show you what you can expect at the Houston Auto Show that opens up at NRG Center on Wednesday. You can see over 800 of the newest model year domestic and import vehicles. The manufacturer's exhibit have a lot of cool things to check out too, like these augmented reality glasses. This is pretty cool. You can kind of see everything digitized.
So for instance, as you walk around the vehicle, the engine will kind of pop up from the hood and spin around, tell you a little information about the engine, which is a 3.5 liter that's powering this Passport.
And this is the all-new Passport from Honda.
So this is a personal vehicle. It's for both on-road and off-road adventure. We ensured that the vehicle was very rugged.
The 5-passenger SUV seats 5 and can tow up to 5,000 pounds.
So the new Honda Passport has the largest interior volume in its class. We've got easy second row fold down. And then unique in the class, we've got this underfloor storage. We have a large and very user-friendly display audio system, as well as a meter that displays all kinds of information, everything from radio stations to the performance of your traction management system.
Engineers thought of the smallest things too.
We added cell phone pockets behind the front seats, so you have a place to put your cell phone instead of holding it in your hand.
Honda has other SUVs in their inventory. Rebecca SPERA took the 2019 CR-V out for a test drive.
All right, Daryl, this car is driving really well. I want to see how this CR-V does when we get on the highway.
Well, it's about to perform for you. You're going to really get to see how the CR-V boasts a 1.5 turbocharged engine. It's going to make really getting on this highway really easy.
I can feel it already. Tell me a little bit more about what I can expect.
Go ahead and let the car drift a little bit, let's say into this lane.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, you saw on the dash, it says
Yes.
lane departure. It's going to also steer slightly for you. Now, this has adaptive cruise control, and you are in traffic and you start to come up to traffic because maybe it's slowed down. It's going to automatically start braking for you. It has a driver alert feature to it. It's going to throw up a readiness bar and let you know, hey, it might be time to pull over.
Both are really good safety features. Would you say when it comes to the CR-V, safety and really being smart technologically are the two advantages of this car?
I think that's what sets this car apart from its competition.
Honda knows how to have fun, and the Civic Type R is just that and more.
This car is the fastest in its class with a top speed of 169 miles an hour. This is the only vehicle in all of North America that has the red badge because the red signifies racing, and this vehicle is basically a race car. This could also be an everyday car for everyday users. So we have these very, very comfortable seats that you see inside.
The car has 3 driving modes: Comfort, Normal, and Plus R when you want to hit the racetrack.
One of the signature cues of this Civic Type R is these 3 outlet exhausts. Those are both for performance, but also one of the things that consumers of this type of vehicle like, they like that tactile, audible experience. And so this creates this wonderful sound. When it's at lower revs, it kind of burbles, has that very aggressive sound.
But if you like your action with bumps, Honda has this too.
What is the Honda Talon all about?
So these are kind of like an ATV on steroids to some extent. The utility version does all the jobs that you would think of for trucks, for hunting, all of that sort of thing. This is not an on-road vehicle. This is purely for off-road. And as you can see by the aggressive suspension and the really dramatic styling, this thing is built to have fun.
Are you ready for more fun? The Chevrolet ZR1 Corvette is incredible.
This is the fastest car Chevrolet has ever built.
This Vette tops out at 211 miles per hour.
It set records at Virginia International Raceway, at the Nürburgring in Germany. You pick a track, and it's won it. But what's most impressive with this is the aerodynamics. So you see this big tall wing here in the back?
Yep.
This combined with the front splitter in the front at full speed adds about 450 pounds of weight to the car to keep it stuck to the ground.
Wow.
Because when you're going that fast, that's what's key, is keeping the car stuck to the ground. You don't want to take it off. It has the same technology you'll find in every one of our Corvettes too. It has 4G LTE Wi-Fi, so you can pair up to 7 devices to it. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto.
And it's fast.
Yeah.
But does it have a cup holder?
It has 2 cup holders.
Well, there you go.
Yes, right there.
You both can have a drink.
And I'm going to one-up you on your dad line. Not only does it have cup holders, but it holds 2 sets of golf clubs.
But if you need more space, Chevrolet brought back the Blazer. This rebuilt crossover is for those who want a little more action in their family vehicle.
So a lot of people like to say that if the Camaro were ever to morph into a crossover, that this is what it would look like. And that's very intentional.
Safety is at the forefront. The Blazer has lane keep assist, rear cross traffic alert, and advanced adaptive cruise control. The standard 8-inch diagonal touchscreen also makes backing up easier.
This also has Chevrolet's new Infotainment 3 system, which is just the latest iteration of all of the technologies.
If you're looking for a truck, this Chevrolet is new and improved.
The Silverado is about 450 pounds lighter than the one that it replaces, but it hauls more, it tows more, and it holds more people. There's more room inside. There's about 8 inches of more legroom in the back seats. There's also towing technology. You can see these 2 cameras here that help guide you back up to a trailer. So you don't have to have 2 people to hook up a trailer now.
You can just do it yourself.
You do it yourself.
Yeah.
You can connect 8 devices to the Silverado's Wi-Fi too.
The comfort and convenience features that you used to see only in sedans and crossovers, we're now putting into trucks. So there's no compromise.
At GM Truck Technology begins at the tailgate.
This is our all-new 2019 GMC Sierra Denali, and this is our multi-pro tailgate. So it's a 6-way tailgate configuration. Great for our customers for work or play. So this is our step 1. Step 2, the load stop here. You've got some extra, motorcycles, whatever you've got back here. And then step 3 is your primary tailgate. Step 4 is the easy access, so that removes about 6 inches of space. You can more, access your stuff more easily. And then the last step here is the full width step, so it allows you to get in and out of the bed of the truck safely. We even have a handle here, make things really easy for you, get in and out.
It just makes it so convenient.
It does. It makes it very convenient. And a great feature that's on here as well is an option for kicker speakers. So they'd go here and they're Bluetooth. So if you're doing a barbecue or a football game or whatever it is, this truck is built for everybody that wants to have that type of fun.
The Sierra Denali also has a towing app.
It tells you tire pressure, theft alerts. It's really, really great, impressive technology.
The Denali is top of the line, so you get plenty of comfort, technology, and most importantly, space.
In the back, got some storage space here. Got some secret compartments inside here as well.
Auto shows really aren't about secrets, though. They're about making announcements, and Jeep has a big one. It's called the Gladiator.
This is really nice.
All new for 2020, so we're really excited to have our midsize truck here. But it does have the steel bumper with a winch capability. Fender flares there, they're raised, again 2 inches over our Overlanded Sport models. Standard 33-inch tire. We have our 8.4-inch screen. That's standard on our Rubicon model. There's also a 7-inch thin film transistor screen with over 100 different ways to configure the screen itself. Doors are removable. Windshield folds down as well.
So it's a Jeep and a truck. Does it all. It's got the space.
It does.
You can do everything you've wanted to do on a Jeep, but in a truck.
Yes, this vehicle is incredibly capable. It is the most capable midsize truck currently available.
We haven't forgotten these. Speed and luxury are coming your way later, but next, we've got updates to some of the most popular trucks and SUVs to show off. And we reveal some of the really cool things you can see and do at the show when the Houston Auto Show Special returns. 1 of every 5 Ram trucks is sold in Texas, and Ram expects big things from their new 1500 Limited.
54% of the body is high-strength steel, 98% of the frame is high-strength steel. There's a sensor about every 3 feet. There's so much technology into this truck. Your tailgate, and I mean, that's nice. That's not something, back in the day, you're holding it up, but not anymore. It's actually, no matter what you're at, where you are, it actually will help you, and it's easy to pick up and drop. This truck right here has air suspension at all 4 corners. It'll actually lower itself at highway speeds to slip through the air like a salamander through the mud.
And then there's the Ram box.
You got lockable, lit, and sealed storage. You could put fish back here with ice, your favorite beverages. There's even a fishing pole rack. A lot of people like to put their muddy boots back here. There's an outlet right there. This 12-inch screen is just amazing that you can do different things with it, and it works really fast. You have a slide recline feature. You have your own center console with your own storage, your own cup holders, and even places to put tablets. Not only that, you can communicate through USB Type-C ports as well with the Uconnect system. Heated and cooled rear seats also in the floors. Little hidden storage areas that you can actually pull and reclaim. And if you're on the road for an extended period of time, you can take a nap back here as well.
Ram plans to wake you up with a heavy-duty surprise just for Houston.
So, the Houston Auto Show generally gets some debuts from Ram Truck. This year will be no different, so look for some special Ram Truck news at the Houston Auto Show.
Ford can bring trucks too.
F-150 Raptor is our ultimate performance off-road pickup truck. If you want to go out fast off-road, that's where Raptor's built its reputation. Okay. The crown jewel of Raptor is its suspension. This is the new tech piece right here. It's called live valve technology. Yep. And this little component right here controls the shock, but it talks to the truck. And then also we have a brand new technology, it's also on Ranger, called trail control. So think about trail control as cruise control for off-road.
So the truck adjusts to the ever-changing off-road conditions, all while maintaining constant speeds up to 20 miles per hour.
All you have to do is steer. That's it.
Don't worry about the other stuff.
Don't worry about the other stuff. It will maintain the speed that you set.
And if you're looking for something more personal, the Ranger might be it.
So things that you can do with the Ranger include, there's a tent that you can put on top of that. And actually, when you go to buy the truck from the dealer, you can work with our dealers to personalize it with camping gear, ski gear, bike gear. You can get all of that from our dealers. This is the truck that'll take you to the end of the trail so you can go and enjoy the rest.
The Ranger is ready to take on obstacles.
You notice it's got armor underneath with the armored underbody parts so that when you're off-road, if things get a little bit rough, you've got some protection there.
Of course, not everyone wants that much adventure. They turn to the performance SUV Ford Edge ST.
Now they've grown up. Now they've got kids. They need more capability. They want a more grown-up vehicle. So you want to be able to drive something like this that looks grown up but still is fun to drive.
This moderately priced SUV can go 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds.
Performance brakes, 21-inch wheels, even summer tires available for customers that really want to have that ultimate handling experience.
But the Edge is built for the family.
Power lift gate, and you can see all the room back here.
You can learn more about all these cars and the safety built into them at Ford's Interactive Theater.
To help detect vehicles approaching from the sides, you can't see when you're slowly backing out of a backing spot or driveway.
That was so cool. I mean, it was really interactive.
Yeah, it's an amazing way for us to demonstrate all the great new technologies that we have on our vehicles, especially some of the latest safety features and driver's assist technology that's going to be coming to all of our vehicles.
Well, adaptive cruise control with lane centering helps you maintain a safe distance in traffic.
And I can tell you that it looks even better in person than it does on TV, and the Ford Theater is one of the many cool things coming to the Houston Auto Show. Hi, Rochelle. Here we are again, another year. What is different this year about the Houston Auto Show?
We're so excited about the 2019 Houston Auto Show. There's so many new cars coming this year, from the 2020 Gladiator from Jeep, that's the new truck, to people getting to see the new Chevy Blazer. Kind of a lot of throwbacks this year, right? With the Ford Ranger coming back, the Chevy Blazer, lots of fun things happening here at the Houston Auto Show. I think one of our most popular attractions in this festival of the Houston Auto Show is the test drives. We have over 80 different vehicles that you can actually test drive here, and that means going out on Old Spanish Trail, Fannin, and doing a 5-10 minute test drive with a product specialist. It's probably the most opportunistic aspect of the Houston Auto Show.
People don't realize technology changes over the years, so cars are way safer now, and this is a great chance to take a look at what they can do.
Oh, absolutely. If you have a car that's 8 to 10 years old, when you come in here, you're going to see a whole new edition of what cars are today. There's so many features that people are saying are autonomous features of a vehicle. The lane control, the safety sensing in the Toyotas, the Hondas, the Mercedes are incredible on the safety. There's so much to learn about new vehicles today. One of the really fun aspects of the Houston Auto Show is Camp Jeep and the Ram Test Track. So you can actually come out, ride with a professional driver over an outdoor kind of course where you're going to go over hills, over logs, you're going to test the payload in the Ram and really get a full experience of the capabilities of the vehicles in Ram and Jeep today. Plus, when you're here at the auto show, you're getting to learn everything there is from a product specialist. There's no pressure to buy today. There's no trying to get you into financing or their incentives. It's just to purely learn about the vehicles.
You're learning and it's entertaining too.
Absolutely.
You want fast? You want the ultimate in comfort? We'll show you the budget-busting wheels. Check out the latest in luxury and speed when the Houston Auto Show Special returns.
Welcome back to the Houston Auto Show. Now for some, money is no object. But for the rest of us, it is so nice to come out to the auto show to check out incredible cars, guilt-free.
Mercedes is a luxury car leader. This year, the manufacturer debuted their e-active body control to improve their SUV's performance off-road. But then the engineers decided to take it a step further.
I'm pretty sure that was an industry first. Now let's be honest, how many of you expected a dancing car?
Technology is ever-changing, but an iconic look isn't much with the Porsche 911 Carrera 4S.
Frank, there's some subtle changes, some exciting changes.
Yeah, a lot of changes to the styling, not so much in the identification of the car, because a 911 also has to be unmistakably a 911 in terms of its design, the silhouette. So you see these flush new door handles, these actually pop out when you unlock the car for the first time or when you have entry and drive. And there you can see our new interior. The seats are new. We have a much larger touchscreen in the middle.
In case you were wondering, yeah, this car is really fast.
It's very quick. 3.2 seconds to 60 for the 4S for the all-wheel drive, 3.3 seconds for the rear-wheel drive, and top speeds of around 190 miles an hour.
With top speeds like that, Porsche doesn't want to lose a customer. So their engineers came up with some ingenious tech.
One of them is a world first. You've never seen it on any car before, and we call it Porsche Wet Mode. Wet Mode is designed to create an even greater awareness for the driver when the road is wet. And it works with sensors that are based in the wheel wells that measure the amount of water that's on the road by the amount of water that's splashing into your wheel wells. And as of a certain level of water, it gives the driver a warning and turns the stability control and anti-lock brake systems, the electronics that keep the car settled, to a tune that's more suitable for driving on wet roads.
The auto show's the place to see first everywhere.
This is Jaguar's first ever BEV, battery electric vehicle, and it is hot right now. People are clamoring for this vehicle. We have had a lot of great reception, critical response to it, just how it handles, how it drives, and also how it looks. So for the first time, we also have a dual touchscreen for Jaguar. We've never had this, so we have our top touchscreen and then our bottom touchscreen there. 512 pounds of torque in this vehicle, and that's instant. So 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds. If your head's not against the headrest, it's going to be very soon.
While many electric cars can travel only short distances, the Jaguar easily makes 234 miles on charge, or 300 if you drive conservatively. But the Jag isn't the only model going green.
For our first time ever, we have our plug-in hybrid electric vehicle for both the Range Rover and the Range Rover Sport. So you can actually see our charge point right here docked into the front of the Range Rover.
Range Rover designed these two so you won't be able to tell the difference between the gas and the plug-in models after you pull the plug out. Well, there's one slight difference in the back.
So this piece right here, because we actually have the battery part of it down here, below this piece, it just raises a little bit. But other than that,
the same.
Everything's the same.
Yep.
And that includes the luxury you expect from Range Rover.
Now what the engineers have done is made it completely sleek, really beautiful inside with the top touchscreen that you can actually tilt towards the driver. So for example, if you're driving in the desert, you have the sun in your face, you'll still be able to see the screen, which is fantastic. And then the bottom screen controls the terrain response, your climate controls, your seat controls.
And you should hold on to your seats. The #1 selling car in the world is making a big change. What is it? You're going to have to wait until the Houston Auto Show special returns right after this.
The Houston Auto Show special is sponsored by the Houston Auto Show, January 23rd to the 27th at NRG Center, and by your Greater Houston Honda dealers. This auto season, visit your local Greater Houston Honda dealer for exceptional deals.
This is the first ever in the U.S. a Corolla hybrid. So the Corolla is cool. It's a nameplate that everyone's familiar with, right? It's the world's best-selling car of all time.
Now in hybrid, the Corolla promises great gas mileage for a reasonably priced car that also has a lot going on for the driver.
One of the big things that sets Corolla apart from some of its competitors is, first of all, the safety features. So Toyota Safety Sense 2.0 is going to be standard on this vehicle. So that includes things like a pre-collision system with pedestrian detection and bicycle detection now, automatic high beams, lane departure alert with steering assist, 8-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay standard. So you've got a lot of things on this that are kind of surprising on a car that starts under $20,000.
The RAV4 also has the new hybrid system.
Really what we've done is sort of taken the vehicle to another level. So you've got a RAV4 now that the regular one gets close to 30 miles per gallon, the gas. The hybrid gets almost 40 miles per gallon. So you've got a really capable big SUV that's getting almost 40 miles to the gallon. It's kind of mind-blowing.
The RAV4 has space for adventure and can tow up to 3,500 pounds.
We know that it's a cargo carrying and passenger carrying vehicle, so people want to have as much room as possible. So these seats fold flat. So, and you can take this out, of course, that's the tonneau cover.
If you manage to fill that entire space, you'll be grateful for a very helpful camera.
So yeah, if you've got something in the back of the vehicle that's blocking your view out the back glass, like these exercise balls, you can actually flip the digital rear view mirror, and then it uses this camera as the technology to show you what's behind the vehicle.
Everywhere you turn at the auto show, there's always something new to discover.
Now we've seen some great cars, trucks, and SUVs, and that's just a fraction of what you're going to find at the Houston Auto Show. And remember, the fun begins on Wednesday and lasts through Sunday at NRG Center. Now, for more information on any of the vehicles that we featured, log on to abc13.com, where you can also find discounts. Now, we've had a great time. Thanks for watching. I'm David Nuñez.